Hello, everyone. Brandy Von Holten. I thought I would go live for a little bit. I just got off of a podcast interview. And do you ever have like these short amount of words that are so impactful? Excuse me. So, I've had several different things said to me. Like a few impactful statements that have been said to me before was about divorce your story. That really meant a lot to me before. And if anything matters, then everything matters. That was something that was very impactful to me. It's easier to give birth than to raise the dead. That was majorly impactful to me because sometimes you just need to restart on something. Anyways, I just did this podcast interview with a lady. Her Facebook page, she's trying to get to 500 followers. It's called Pushing Past the Quit. And man, that line just resonates with me so much, okay? And she talks about how so many people have so much trauma, right? That they had in their past. Well, I mean, we all have trauma. I will tell you, with me being this outgoing personality and stuff, there is a huge story there of me having to push past some things, right? And anyways, the statement that she had said was that people have these trauma suitcases, okay? And her Facebook page, if you'll go and it's called Pushing Past the Quit. And I think it's like a silhouette of someone on top, like a pinnacle, right? But trauma suitcase. So I looked that statement up, and it's used in child psychology, and it talks about an invisible suitcase and about how we have all of this trauma that we just carry around with us. And I'm like, oh my. I do have an invisible suitcase that I carry around with me. And I know so many other people do too. Hi, Leroy. Somebody just popped on here. I don't have very many male followers, like 8%. And so, but the ones that do follow, I love my guys that show up for me. Anyways, I just wanted to tell you that, man, if you have went through some things in your life, you have got to move forward. You cannot sit there and reread the same chapter of your life. Close that damn page and turn to the next one and get going on the next chapter of your life, okay? My next chapter of my life involves me being successful, me inspiring other people to be successful. And you know what? Social media is here to stay, right? I love social media, but I see some of the people that other people follow and they don't have any bones to them. And I'm not talking about thickness and size and stuff. I'm talking about people are just watching people go to the freaking post office and fill their vehicles up with fuel. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have went through so much stuff in my life, and I want to show people the difficulty that there is going from here to here, right? The in-between is what makes you who you are. So, man, anyways, my goal, we have an interesting life here because we're busier than hell on the family farm. And I think people could learn a lot from seeing people that took a dead family farm and turned it into, a business where we're thriving, right? So something that in my life, I have went from victim to survivor, but now there's a next level, baby, and it's a thriver. I have went from victim to survivor to thriver, and I want to thrive. I want to be the face of not giving up on yourself and pushing forward. So, man, I have so much more to give and so much more. I want to be impactful. I want to make each and every one of you, your lives better. I want you to believe in yourself. I mean, like, I have been successful in several different worlds, right? In the martial arts world, like, I've been to 5 countries fighting as a heavyweight for United States, right? And then in the horse industry, in 2024, I had the most presentations at the largest horse expo in the United States. Have y'all seen all this? Like, all this junk right here? And now my magazine, right? I started Country Tough Times. That thing is in 21 states. We've only had 3 editions come out so far. It comes out every other month. So I'll tell you, I think the world needs a Brandy Von Holten. I think it needs a normal freaking person that's like, hey, I want to do that, and I'm going to try really damn hard. You know how many more people could achieve more and do more and be who the hell they want to be if they just had someone that believed in them and just had a role model. You know, I have role models that I look up to. Like, one of my role models is an Olympian. You know, my best friend's an Olympian. I look up to her. She has so much clarity. Another lady that I look up to, she's in her 60s and she's having to take care of her elderly dad. And thank you. Somebody just gave me a compliment on there. You know, you're not going to know her name because she's taking care of her family, you know? And so, but that lady gives me so much freaking clarity, and I love her. And I don't know, I just feel like for different influencers that there are on social media, I want to have 1 million followers. I want people to watch somebody that's got more to them than just watching somebody go to the post office and fill their vehicle up with fuel and not do anything, right? I'm a regular person, and I have done some non-regular things with my life, like all the fighting and all the horse stuff. And anyways, I just wanted to tell you, if you're here with me now, you know when I'm probably going to get the bulk of my followers is probably going to be whenever they're able to see the before and the after photos. But for you to be here in the middle in the making of the after photo of whenever I'm able to be like, here I was all fat and happy, and now I'm less fat and still happy. I don't know. I think it's just going to be good for people. So I had a wonderful time on that podcast getting to know someone. And you know why I asked her to be on my podcast was because she liked one of my posts. And I was like, I'm digging around on all of y'all. If I keep seeing the same name pop up, I'll click on your name and look around and stuff. I know so much more about y'all than what you think because, you know, I'm sharing my story, and I want to have a bigger platform because I want to share more, because I think I have went through enough things in my life to be impactful and help other people. So if you know anyone that has went through any kind of trauma in their life and you need them to be successful, invite them to like my page. If you know anybody that has bad body image, you know, like they think bad about themselves based on their body, have them watch my page. If you know somebody that is on a health journey, have them watch my page. If you know anybody that's done with listening to what our government tells us is healthy, and they're like BS on that, and you're looking for like the truth about health, then have them watch my page. That's what I want to be, man. My husband loves this. You know this shirt here. A lot of y'all have this shirt of mine, and thank you to everyone. But my husband made so many of these green ones because he just thought that everybody would love these green ones. And I love green, but I think it's because I have so much red in my face that the green kind of mellows it out. But it says, if I'm too much, then go find less. Then you can go and find those influencers that ain't doing shit, that have you watching them driving around and not doing anything, okay? So I'm here for people that want to be motivated by somebody that's freaking real, right? Somebody that is just a normal person. Somebody that's like, okay, am I going to let this gray grow out? I don't know if I can handle it, but I think I'm going to try. So, all right. So the lady, I do too. Somebody just said they love the green. I love this green. So the Facebook page is called Pushing Past the Quit. That was the other lady's page. And thank y'all so much for going to my YouTube channel. I've gotten, I think, a few more followers on there. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I don't even have 1,000 followers on YouTube. I think it's because I don't do my videos long ways. I tried a couple of those. Anyways, and then my husband is way cooler than me. If you want to see some good old blue collar boy, just trying to fix all of his stuff all the time and building, that's my husband. He's Building with David is the name of his page. But anyways, thank y'all for sticking around. Do you know I had 17,000 followers in October of last year, okay? Then I did a lot of people started watching me for my ice water bath, but then they stayed for the content. I hit 100,000 followers in February, and then it was by March, I got up to 110,000 followers, and now I lose and gain the same amount of people, so I've become stagnant at 110,000 followers. But, you know, I see people that have 1 million plus followers, and man, they're getting brand deals and making all sorts of income. And if I make income off of social media, which I would love to, then I'm going to do some good stuff with that money, right? Like, just put more, if you align with me, I'm going to put money into those businesses, right? Like who I get our embroidery done from, and I want to get hats ordered and stuff like that. Like that's going to be from a lady named Tobina that's in Kansas. Like I'm going to put money into her pocket. So like instead of spending your time watching people that ain't doing nothing and ain't about nothing, then thank you for following me, because I am doing stuff and I am about stuff. And I just want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all. I want my own TV show. I'm just going to put that out there into the universe. You know, I've been hesitant about saying that, but I think my husband and I are odd enough ducks to have our own show. And I think it would be good for the world to see regular people like trying harder. And about them, man, if you knew how many times a day that I have bad stuff said to me, or how many things we fell on and go forward. And man, I just think it would be really good for people to see the real struggle. So, all right. Thank y'all. I just want to say thank you. I just love y'all to death. I spend a lot of time videoing and editing and stuff, and about to go do my push-ups. Then I'm going to go play some cards because we love freaking playing spades.